Yes, sir. Yep. Sounds like user error.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen.
Here comes the horse.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
95 degrees here.
Kick it off to get us underway.
Texas. Lukenbach, Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will take the field first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a...
What difficulty did I put this on? Thought I put Heisman. Yeah.
offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup, but this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent, but we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe
Wrap
this
them up,
offense
boys.
just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out
Dirty
on the
tackle
field,
on the
and
quarterback
that's
by
gonna get it
Cheese
done.
Crack. I
We've
took
seen
his
crazy
ACL
stuff
out, I
happen,
think.
but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their
He
minds
didn't have the
today to
ball.
have any shot.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
And the
Bean.
punt team gets down
Here he
there
is,
and
the
gets
senior
return
Baron
man on the ground.
Morton.
So Texas Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out. Just
Wow, what the fuck
touchdowns
was that
at
for,
will.
brother?
A really nice day.
Get it
and I think,
together,
Jesse,
brother.
you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new...
Can you not change your fucking throwing settings, bro? Yeah. There we go.
the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Why is my band playing music while I'm on offense, bro? What are we doing?
Back to throw, it's Morton. Under fire.
Lock? Hello?
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The kick is on its way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Running back searching for a hole. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good D.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Dropping back, it's Morton. Caught over the middle, it's Carter. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down for this offense. They're going back to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now the play fake. Now adjusting. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Virgil. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game,
Joyner
on the board here. Doesn't
the
matter
running
where
back.
he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Sleeping between the 7.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. From the gun, running back on the move. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Wants to throw on third down. Got him downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kent State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice. And
there he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Grabbed behind the line. It's Joyner. Wide open spaces. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Joyner. It's a running room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than you.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. Great.
Oh, Hudson!
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Right.
And the extra point pushes the lead
Dude,
to 14.
That running back,
Quick
Joyner,
strike
is
offense on that
crazy.
3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit
He
on
plays
the field, and this
way
defense will be
faster
called on
than
to
himself.
protect this lead.
And he's got the fucking X on.
And he'll just take a knee in this.
Look at this guy. Yeah, 91 speed. Oh, platinum shifty. That's why. He's cracked. Okay. This guy's cracked too.
We'll start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. It's a seam wide open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Whoa! Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Buddy, I didn't pick it, bro.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just
sir?
so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work fourth time he's punted tonight. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there.
See if the Jets touch passes.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll move the tight end. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the push.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field.
He's been dying for you all day.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Joyner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Caught behind the line, it's Joyner. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense, it ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air on first down. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Might be calling a hot route.
Yeah.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it.
No, I
in the middle,
felt like
Joyner.
shit.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
3 losses.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He's got it. First down and more. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add
Go
6
Raiders.
more to the board with that trip to the
There you go.
house.
Let's go, Red Raiders. Good job.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the
Made some
field.
stupid
They've
hands
now
like
given
that.
up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Ready to
I'll
try
make
the
a
point
separate
after.
BY1 for you.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trailing by 3
Dude, after
touchdowns.
this
If you're
game,
going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grab over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Wait. Like, dude, it's fucking. I feel like I'm in the stadium, actually, so. You're not wrong on that one, bro.
Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He stopped just
4th and
away
inches.
from the
Well,
first down,
CNCP
but boy,
still
can he
doesn't go
buy
for it, bro.
time and strike fear into the heart of a
Keep
defense.
you out here chewing clock, bro.
And the
while
Golden
losing.
Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt.
Forfeit. Kent State's forfeit, right, bro?
Just needs a crack
Yeah.
to get a return. And he's gonna get
Dude,
it
I gotta be
on the
careful with the
29-yard
right
line.
stick now, bro. Fuck. I'm always.
Tech has it back,
It's
and the Red Raider
it's
offense
automatic
on its
reach
way
for
to
it
the
if you
field.
hold up for it,
Plenty of
hold it
time
down,
left in the half
but it
here as they take
makes you
over.
prone
They
to
will
fumbling.
want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Boy, that
No,
last drive, they looked like
but
they
it's
were
never
throwing
been
it
like
in
that.
the
It
air.
just used to be an animation in the game.
Precision execution in the passing game, and it led him to a touchdown. We'll see what they
It's the
have
same
this
thing, but
possession.
you,
Yeah,
as
this
you're
is a
getting
running back
tackled,
that
you're
can
still
hurt you
holding
right
that. It's
between
gonna do the reach
tackles,
for it.
and he's dangerous out in space.
And
They
it's
like
really
to
bad
throw
with,
to
like,
him out on
quarterbacks
the
and shit.
perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to pass, it's Morton.
Oh man, sad.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points.
Oh,
on
the team that
board
was
before the
shooting
break.
clock.
Now a lot of work to do to move
Like
the
new
chains,
game modes?
keep
Not
this
really,
drive
but
alive after that
they
earlier sack.
updated Road to Glory. There's still no mascot mode, bro. That one on fucking
He
scene.
fires to the left side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard
You gotta put
line.
mascot mode, bro.
And the Red Raiders are in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, he dropped it.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game.
He's loose. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
He did.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit.
He got it for $30 though.
Second down.
But he's joining at the perfect time. All-star con. He's just gonna grind like Team Infinities real quick. Get those vouchers. Yeah, well, he will. He will.
Second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Joyner. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They want to throw it. Back's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Raiders.
Uh-oh,
they're doing the George, whatever the fucking Cam Ward.
This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Dude, the fans actually like sing now. The fans actually sing now to the songs.
Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, I think...
He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Whoa!
The Golden Flashes will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Morton. Grabbed in the middle, it's Douglas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end.
First down.
First down, they'll mark it at the 30.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still...
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning on the Jets.
Oh, they got a little double
Pick
group.
up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Oh, a lot of space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down.
Whoa! Troy Polamalu out of nowhere.
Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man.
Gotta find out what the glitchiest stunts are in this game now. They added that bullshit in the game. It's like different blitzes for your D-line within the play. No, they'll run. You know, like how sometimes they'll run from the right end all the way to like the left end position. Sometimes they never did that in this game, but now you can kind of do that.
Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to...
Turning it on! They make the stop, but he'll
I'd have to pull out Pinch Bucko. I'd have to pull out Pinch Bucko and see if he
This
can
defense
stop
is
it.
going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot.
I would have to
They're
pull
down
out Pinch
right
Bucko
now, so
online
most
and see
would
if
think
people
the
can
opponent would be running the
figure out how
ball,
to stop it.
When you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quick completion on the out. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. Third and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit,
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Snaps it in the shotgun. Bringing the heat. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They recover their own fumble. How in the world
There's
did
that-
the offense avoid that
There's
disaster?
that bullshit reach for it, almost costing me.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Yeah, bro. Playing the
Good
whole
news, I
game.
guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this
Yeah,
drive from their
man.
own 15. Looking downfield on first down. Working that
The
wide
whole
receiver
thing. I'm looking
screen.
the whole.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a
excuse
short
me.
pickup.
He's gonna get his.
And
He's gonna get his game. His dynasty too.
Count numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
The defense wouldn't
Pete
let him
Alonso.
loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Need 10
Yes, they
yards
are.
on this third down,
They're
and they're backed
cooked.
up inside their own 20.
They gotta pay for the new stadium some way.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it
Shut
at the
the
receiver
fuck
position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
To the air, it's Morton. Spits it out to the back. Finds his target down the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on second down. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. He would have loved to have been able to throw the ball past the first down sticks, couldn't get it done, and they couldn't create enough room off the dump down, Jesse.
So let's give credit to the defense then in coverage, taking all of the...
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Pablo.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal.
Yeah,
with where
I never
they
got to
were
play with him,
on
bro.
that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead.
I need one right up my butt.
This beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look.
Rams, I cannot wait for Chris Hansen and Madden football. Scott Hansen, my apologies.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive
What a goat,
fourth
bro.
quarter comeback.
I don't know.
They'll
We'll
try to
see.
open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Draw play, quarterback keeps
No.
He
No.
never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go
Nate
in
did,
reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive
You
yards.
still
You
get
can't go
everything.
backwards
It's the
if
same
you're trying to get a
pre-order.
touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback
For like-
here to make the right decision.
Uh-oh.
And it's picked
Look
off
at what Rams
at the
has
goal
shaded.
line.
I'm distracted.
And they
Let me throw an
capitalized not
interception.
only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Golden Flashes are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Cole. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying
Ben
around
Wallace.
and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and
It's
they're
true.
still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take
Yep,
the check
that's what he
down.
was here for. That guy was
And that'll
psycho.
be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot.
Him and KG on the same team was kind of would have
And
been.
the Golden Flashes
That's
will
scary.
bring the punt team onto the field.
Huh.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today. Take care.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to
Oh
make a big
no,
play
the
there.
QB!
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll
Yo! Spygate! Fucking Bountygate! What the fuck's going on here?
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Joyner.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just
Ribs,
run the ball
ribs, get 'em
downfield
out.
anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust
need
you
them
in
to
the
be
pass
broken.
game, and I got to be able to throw you the
Guess
football.
so.
You can do that
I don't
right
know,
there.
not as bad,
I
it
know
seems.
you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They thought they could
Oh
just
no, the
run
running
third
back
and
now.
short, but this
Uh-oh.
defense was there to make the stop.
The running back got hurt now.
on fourth down,
Quarterback
they'll
and
try a
running
field
back
goal.
back to back.
And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the
But it's
left.
college football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
The lineman's hurt now. Way to go, Cutlass.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Yeah, I'm just putting the ass bro, CP, bro.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him
Bruce
down at the
Ribs.
12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stonewall on third down.
Yeah, we can convert the bag of somebody.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find
Put
something
pay-per-view
that they
away.
do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control. Game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and
Dead
they
Chief
are
back.
threatening.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his big tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation
Wow, buddy.
to go with it? Another score for this
Wow,
offense.
buddy.
They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point was good. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield, it's Cole. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.